What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Franchise Guy. We're coming at you again with a brand new episode of Philadelphia Phillies Franchise Mode. We have 103 wins, only 46 losses. I mean, can you tell me a better team than this right now? We're probably going to finish the season off with probably at least 110 wins, hopefully. Taking on Sandy Alcantara of the Marlins. 29 starts, he's 3-12, 404 ERA, 151 innings pitched, 144 hits, only 64 walks, and 161 strikeouts. So, I mean, hey, he's a strikeout pitcher right there, strike over a strikeout an inning pretty much. But taking on Harper, Realmuto Alvarez, 1, 2, 3, Hoskins, Bruce Bomber, 4, 5, 6. Kingery has Hazley and Brady Singer will round up at 7, 8, and 9. Can Alcantara deal with this Phillies lineup? Alvarez now up to the plate, 1-2 count. He's going to send a drive, and Alcantara doesn't even look at it. He knows that bad boy's out of here. Alvarez's 13th home run this season. The Rookie of the Year parade continues as he is just putting on a show everywhere he goes in this National League. I mean, I do believe the real Jordan Alvarez did win the Rookie of the Year award, so it doesn't surprise me that Alvarez right now is on pace to win it again. I mean, just an absolute power hitter, lefty. You could put him in the 5 hole, put him in the 4 hole, put him in the 3 hole, depending on where you want him. But up now, we do have Rhys Hoskins, and Hoskins going to send this one to right center. He's going to get down past the right field right there. He takes a bad angle, and Hoskins, with his slow self, is going to walk into second base with a double right there. No slide necessary, his 21st of the season. And Jay Bruce comes up swinging for the strikeout, strike him out, throw him out at first base right there to end the inning. But in will come Brady Singer. Singer coming over from Kansas City Royals in one of the many trades the Phillies and Royals had, but he's 23 years old, 6'5", 200 pounds, the big right-hander right here, set to make his major league debut against a weaker opponent in the Florida Marlins. But Marlins, I got Rojas, Herrera, Anderson, Nick Williams, Jorge Alfaro, Steve Pearce, Gabby Guerrero, Harold Ramirez, and Sandy Alcantara will round out the order. I mean, not a bad lineup right there. It's not a great one. And with one out, Kingery will boot that pitch right there. And runner will reach on the error by the usual short-handed Scott Kingery. And next batter up, Brian Anderson's going to take this one to deep left field. That baby's out of here. It's going to be his 26th of the season. So the Marlins have taken the lead against the Phillies as Singer just lets one over the middle and it is out of here. I mean, Herrera got on the infield single. It was an error, but Brian Anderson just makes them both pay for it. And there we go. I mean, who would have thought the Marlins would have had the lead? I mean, Phillies not a team that usually plays down to players in different teams, but I'm thinking that thing. So it's probably his Singer's major league debut. He's got some nerves, probably didn't sleep well last night. But now getting things together, 2-2 count right there. Nick Williams, and Williams going to strike on that slider that goes way too far inside on him. That'll be his first career strikeout for Brady Singer. Nick Williams, the former Phillies outfielder right there, spent a couple years with us. I mean, he got traded in the offseason, but doesn't matter. 3-1 count now to Jorge Alfaro, and Alfaro gets a hold of this one. Deep left center field, and that baby's out of here. 2 home runs in the inning for the Marlins. You have Brian Anderson, who has 26, and Jorge Alfaro hits his 7th home run of the season. I mean, Jorge Alfaro, known for his bit of a power hitter right there. He's a big guy, but only 7 home runs for him down here in Miami. So I'm going to assume they either have a better catcher starting ahead of him, or he's had an injury-plagued season, and he's just finally starting to get the go of things. But 2-2 count now for Adam Hazley right now on the top of the second. And Gassendos on the deep center field. It's going to be a flat though. So 1-2-3 inning for Alcantara. Singer back on the bump right now, and he's going to get a strikeout right there. 95 paints the black. 2-2 count now, and Ramirez is going to go to swinging 83. Now paying the black again right there. Get the swing this time. And 1-2 count now to Alcantara. And Alcantara's going to strike out that 95 mile an hour fastball. So 1-2-3 inning, all good down strikeouts for Brady Singer. Singer up now, 1-2 count, and Singer's gonna strike out, swinging right down that off-speed pitch. I mean, Alcantara, good job, bud. You got to strike out. Unfortunately, he was the pitcher. Kudos to you. Harper up now, and Harper gets a hold of this one, sends this one to deep center field. That one will be off the face of the second deck. Harper got a hold of that one, didn't he? 49th of the season. I mean, Alcantara is just in awe right now after seeing that baby leave the ballpark. How many home runs do you think have been hit off that face right there? I mean, people say Bryce Harper's overrated, but in his past 2 seasons, he's hit 40 home runs at least in both the seasons right now. I wouldn't be surprised how much over 50 he goes. We're going to replay that right there. Bangs off that second deck right there. Phillies now within 1 run with JT up, and JT goes deep. Left field. If it stays fair, it's gone, and that baby's fair by a mile. His 26th of the season. JT Realmuto does it again. 26 times this season he's gone deep. I mean, I'm pretty sure his first home run with us was against the Marlins of all teams. So, I mean, not really thought of Marlin as a Marlin anymore. He's spent now more time with the Phillies, not really probably actually, but he has had more production with the Phillies in 2 seasons he's had with the Marlins and the rest of his career. And back to Singer now, and Singer's gonna keep these hitters swinging and missing as he gets Brian Anderson to strike out to end the bottom of the third. So moving on to the top of the fourth, that's where we'll be ending up after this. We have none other than Scott Kingery up here. He's gonna send this one to left center field. It's gonna do split the outfielders right there, bounce off the wall. Kingery's got some speed to him. Cruz is in the second base, standing. That's what you want to see. His 37th double on the year. Back with Singer now, and Singer's going to allow a single right there. His first hit since that first inning. So, it's alright. I mean, a single doesn't hurt anyone. The game's tied back up now. But Nick Williams is the batter that gets the hit. Alfaro up next, and Alfaro's going to strike out on that power fastball right there. 95 it hits. 1-2 count now. And that will be another strikeout for Singer on that 96-mile-an-hour pitch. So Singer pumping out the strikeouts once he got settled. Maybe he's not a first inning guy. Maybe that's his thing. But 1-2 count now for JT. Again, JT is going to send this one to right center field. Now it's going to bounce off the wall, and JT got some speed for a catcher, and he's going to step on first base with a double. Second base with a double. Alvarez now, 2 outs in the inning, sends this one to left field. Left field dives for it, misses it off the wall right there. Almost a crown rule double. JT will score, and Alvarez will cruise into second base right there. So average his 15th double on the season. Neil Walker pinch hitting now for Alcantara. I mean, not too bad of a season right now, but Walker will be a fly-out victim to the left fielder right there. So hey, could be worse for one Mr. Neil Walker. Could have struck it out, but Jay Bruce though, solid outfielder right there. Surprisingly, not the fast guy, but he's a solid outfielder. And a 3-2 count now to Rojas, and Miguel Rojas will go down looking. Just paints him inside, locks him up, no swing for the shortstop. And in will come the former Phillies prospect Sixto Sanchez. In 74 games, he's 4-3, 1 save, 4.75 ERA, 119 innings pitched, 109 strikeouts, 244 for lefties, and 275 for righties. I mean, not doing too hot either way whatsoever. But Alec Baum will drop that one down on the line. Baum, not the fastest guy, but he's hustling right there, and will get into second base without a throw. I mean, that is hustle, baby. His fourth double on the season. Still on top of the sixth now, and Hazley will strike out to end the inning right there. Just gets tied up down low. Not a good swing, not a good approach this inning. But Sixto Sanchez does not allow a run in the inning. Singer's still in the mound right now, and he will allow another single right here. So it's going to plop right into center field. And Singer, hey, he's got to be thinking, do we have him on a pitch limit? Will he come out early? And yeah, he's on a pitch limit, guys. We're not trying to tax our young guys. Trying to save him till next year, pretty much. But Singer, not too happy. Bumps the manager right there. Probably has some choice words to say. I mean, I think he's only allowed the 3 runs. Hasn't allowed a run since the first inning. and only has allowed 2 hits. But it'll come Tayron Guerrero, the former Miami Marlin, making his return probably back to Miami because he only has 1 game pitch spent the entire year in our minor league system. So he's one of these fringe guys. He's a power pitcher. 99 right there gets the strikeout on Brian Anderson. But he's a power pitcher. We have a bunch of power pitchers. We have Dubre Ramos. We have Victor Arano, Seranthony Dominguez. I mean, where do we have a spot for him in our rotation? Because he's not a long reliever. And long relievers even set up because you got to think we have Sean Reed Foley down there. But does get the strikeout 10 inning, but Guerrero, fringe guy, may make the team out of spring training next year, may have to spend another year in the minors, may let some things move themselves around. Who knows? But pinch hitting for Guerrero will be Phil Gosselin, the veteran utility infielder, utility outfielder, just utility man in general, the Philly-born product. Here he goes, 1-1 count, and he's going to fly out to the, more or less line out to that second baseman right there. So not a big play appearance right there for Gosselin, but don't come Jake Diekman in 27 games. He's 3-2 with 2 saves, 5.56 ERA, 22 and 2/3 innings pitched, 36 strikeouts. Lefty's batting 359, righty's batting 255. Jeez, but doesn't matter. They're gonna get a strikeout to start this inning off. I mean, hey, if Diekman can have a big inning right now, we're gonna need him. We're gonna need him to be solid, just be usable, especially for a long playoff run. But 1-2 count now, and Lugo will count swinging to end the inning. So be 96 right there up high. Can't catch up with it, and he will go down swinging. Hey, I mean, could be worse. In comes Jarlin Garcia, and Garcia in 86 games. I'm sorry, it's 3-8, 3.01 ERA, bunch of other adequate, pedestrian stats right there. But Alvarez will send this pitch to deep right field, and that baby will clear the wall right there. His 14th of the season, his second home run of the game. Hits one in the first inning, hits one in the eighth inning. I mean, Alvarez just absolutely been killing it since being called up a couple months ago. I mean, just on a tear. If he is not the front runner for Rookie of the Year, I hope it's someone who deserves it because no one, I think, deserves it more than Jordan Alvarez. He's putting up offensive stats left and right, RBI, singles. You need a hit, he's got you. Hoskins up now, and Hoskins is going to take this one back to back. Not quite the same spot, a little deeper too, but hey, it's the same section, I'm assuming. That'll be his 47th of the season, and Yarlin Garcia is seeing his ERA just inflate ever so slightly right there, and that is what you want to see. I think this Philly has got that, got that Broad Street Bombers right there. You think Flyers have the Broad Street Bullies, Yankees have the Broadway Bombers. Philly's got some Broad Street Bombers. And in will come Sergio Roman. Roman, 56 games. He's 4-2. 2 saves, 3.75 ERA. 57 2/3 innings pitched. 62 strikeouts. Left his batting 253 and right his batting 270. And Bruce up now. Bruce will send this one to center field. Be over the center field's glove. Bruce, not a quick guy at all, but he will cruise. Oh, he's gonna actually trudge. I think he thought that was a fly out. And doesn't fence past first. But Kingery up now. Kingery is going to single to right field. And there we are. A 2-out single for Scotty Jetpacks. Adam Hazley now up. Hazley's going to get this one up to center field right there. Center field's on it quickly. So it'll be another 2-out single. And in will come Andrew McCutchen, the veteran outfielder. His 278, 14 homers, 67 RBIs, and 8 stolen bases. I mean, the thing with Andrew McCutchen, he gets a hit right here, is that he is on a very expensive contract for one more season. And if we want to continue to increase and grow, we may have to look to trade him in the offseason, which is unfortunate thing because he is a fan favorite, but fan favorites don't win games. Harper now up, and another 2-2 out hit as Harper, the leadoff guy, gets it, and McCutchen will be safe at third base right here. So McCutchen hustling in his old age, as Cedric has thrown 25 pitches in this inning after coming in relief. Now we need a relief pitcher come in relief of the relief pitcher, came in relief of the relief pitcher. And at 90 games, he's 2-5, 3.70 ERA, 87 2/3 innings pitched, 53 strikeouts, and he gets the out. I'm assuming just got the out right there, right away. Just a bad cut. Sean Reed Foley for the Phillies come in 41 games. He's 2-1 with a save, 2.79 ERA, 48 1/3 innings pitched. Pitching the bottom of the eighth right now, and with one out, I'm sorry, gonna allow a single on the 2-2 pitch right there to left field. Now Brian Anderson up, and Anderson will strike out on the curveball. Big old 80-mile-an-hour drops it right there. 3-1 count now. Gets a batter's call right there. Another runner will reach the base as he allows the 2-out walk. Reed Foley usually pretty accurate with his stuff, and he gets a strikeout right there on Alfaro. So after the bad walk right there, he comes up with the strikeout. Doesn't allow another run, doesn't allow another hit. So not too bad for the Rule 5 draft pick, Sean Reed Foley. Here we go, Bruce up now, top of the ninth. Bruce will fly out to right field to end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies as they allow Victor Ra to come in the pitch. In 29 games, he's 1-1 to save, a 2.89 ERA, 28 innings pitched, 31 Ks. Lefties are batting 300, righties are batting a dismal 145. And good thing with a righty up who's going to strike out on that 84-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. So Arano, power pitcher right there. 1-2 count now to another righty, and this righty will get on base with a single right here. I mean, Arano does not allow many base runners to righties, but right there he did win the battle, and another righty comes up right there, goes to first base, overthrow by Hoskins. Could have been the inning-ending double play, but no, Hoskins sails that one, and in will come the former Phillies prospect Dylan Cousins, 225, 14 homers, 51 RBIs with 5 stolen bases. And another walk right there. So, a single, an error, and a walk, and the bases are now loaded with 1 out in the inning for Victor Arano. 2-2 count now. Big strikeout right there. 2 outs on the off-speed pitch right there. Arano, clutch performance right now. 1-1 count. And that will be a ground ball. Bomb boots it, and that will be bases safe. Bases still loaded. 1 run will score. Bomb, of course, not playing his natural position, is also not a naturally good glove. So that glove bites him right there. 2-1 count now. Bases still loaded. And this one will be to Jay Bruce, and Jay Bruce will have it to end the inning. Flyout ends the game right there as we see Victor Reno come in, allow 1 run off a series of unfortunate events. But hey, you can't really blame a runner for that. It wasn't all necessarily his fault. I mean, an airmail by Hoskins, a boot by Baum. Could have definitely had some better defense behind him to get him out of the inning without allowing a run, but only 1 run. I mean, we do end up winning. Game didn't end up tied. But you see right here, Singer gets his first career win. Rocky first inning for Brady Singer, but after that, just shut the Marlins down for the rest of the game. And player of the game will be Yordan Alvarez, who went 3 for 5 with 2 homers and a double. You see JT went 2 for 5 with a home run, Harper went 2 for 5 with a home run, and Hoskins also went 2 for 5 with a home run. Lots of home runs in this game. But if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. This followed all the other Phillies franchise episodes. This is episode like 46 or something. 41. 41 is the episode number, not 46. It's episode 41. Fun times on YouTube. Peace out. Rock on. Make sure you guys stay super classy. And if you guys don't believe me, we are less than 100 days away from opening day. Baseball season is not yet complete. But peace out and rock on, YouTube. And stay super classy.